Effective communication. Good morning, my name is Paul Simos from Big Vision Life Coach. This is the Mega Living Magic Moments episode number 122. This morning, just quickly, I'd like to share with you a story about Alex, who was having a challenge in his communication. Now, Alex has just got a new boss, and his boss is apparently behaving differently to his previous boss. And what Alex means by that is that his current boss now, when he talks to people, he always has a different behavior depending on who he's talking to. And even in the same conversation, he could change his behavior throughout the conversation. And Alex is used to someone who's more stable, more steady. And it upsets him a bit because he doesn't know what to expect. He doesn't know what's coming. And I don't know if you go through situations like this in your workplace or in your personal life. Somebody's behavior could be always changing up and down. So how do we cope with it? What do we do to be able to keep the conversation, to keep the connection with the people we're working with? So I've come up with two ideas that we could use. Number one is that the person with the most flexibility of behavior will control the system. That's number one. Number two, mirroring matching to be able to keep the connection with the person I'm dealing with. So let's work on those. So number one, the person with the most flexibility of behavior will control the system. So in our behavior, we need to be more flexible. In life, there's many different personalities, many different types of people. The more flexible we are to deal with each of these people, the easier our life will be, and the easier it will be for us to get our outcomes in each situation. The second thing is, how do we do it? We do it through mirroring and matching the other person. So when we mirror and match someone, it's like looking into a mirror and I'm doing the same thing as the other person in front of me. And what that does is, that just sends a message to the subconscious of the other person that, hey, this person is like me. And if they're like me, I like people who are like me. So we want to keep that connection with the person. So with Alex, he's got this boss that's changing his behavior from moment to moment. What Alex could do is to mirror and match his boss. So when the boss is, a bit upset or a bit high energy and he's all over the place, Alex has to take the similar posture. So he gets a bit angsty and he just reflects back to the boss exactly what the boss is doing. And he could use his voice, raise his voice a little bit higher. He could use his body language. He could be more expressive in his body language. What else could he do? He could, the energy of the person in front of him. If the energy is very high, well, wow, he gets high energy himself. So he's really reflecting back to the person in front of him how they're behaving. And when you do that, you've got much more of a connection to be like the other person. That will settle you down, and then also it will keep you moving towards getting your result at the end. So that's it. That's my mega living message today, is to, if you're having challenges with your communication, number one, become more flexible in how you're behaving. So if you were speaking to, say, a young secretary and she was very quiet and timid, when you communicate with her, you would become a little bit quieter, a bit more timid when you speak to her. So you're matching her in her behavior. When we do that, we build the rapport, we build the connection, and then we both get our outcome working and moving forward. So go away, practice that, practice your matching and mirroring, and remember, the person with the most flexibility of behavior will control the system. So become more flexible. And it's not that we have to change who we are. We're just jumping into a situation. It's like I'm becoming an actor or an actress. Now in this situation, this person is very loud, he's very vibrant. I've got to match him, mirror him, so we have a good connection. And then when I step out into another situation, I'm going to mirror and match this person who may be a little bit more subdued, a little bit more quiet. I will change my behavior to match that person. So then we have a greater connection, and we also can get our outcome in that situation. So I think you understand what I'm saying. That's great. Now also remember, if you like the video, please click the like button down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the red subscribe button. Okay, have a wonderful day. High five. Talk to you next time. Bye for now.